Morning. My name is Janice. Hope you all are well today. First of all, I pray for protection. Protection for you and your loved ones. Safety, protection, good health. That you having plenty to eat. Yeah, all your needs are met. That you're filled with peace and love. And I pray that something from this reading gives you something positive, something good, something wholesome, something that touches your heart with peace and love and harmony. I already have a couple animal spirit cards and a shaman's dream card. Then we'll get into some tarot. The unicorn. The unicorn. I was very drawn to this. I had to charge up my phone because I started to record and it was the battery thing came on. I was like, oh, I forgot. Okay, so I let it charge and I was having time with spirit and I was told to look this up and really read it and hold it and think about it. The unicorn. The unicorn. The unicorn. I just had a second. Okay, there it is. Something that draws me is her eyes. Her eyes look old. Like when you look at an old dog or something. I don't know. There are many of us that are old souls. We've been incarnated many, many, many times. Reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. I want to get to this part. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension in our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn. And you have begun your quest for the answers. It's the third eye, the command center, according to ancient yogis. Our intellect, our intuition, deepest wisdom. Deepest wisdom. Deepest wisdom. Okay. It's a zebra. Zebra. It's a zebra. Again, third eye on the zebra. Multicolored. Beautiful colors. Eccentric. Creative. Visionary. Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well cultured, have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality is not only a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your world view while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environment or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. When in balance, worldly, enthusiastic, fashion forward. When out of balance, jaded, pouty, vain. Bring in balance an epic adventure art. I'm ready for an adventure. And I'm an art lover. Okay. Shaman's Dream. The Joyful Muse. 33. Inspiration. Gift of play. Inner child. Joyful Muse invites you to be more playful, to have more mirth and joy in your life. You have become boring to yourself, even as others continue to find you interesting. Circumstances have dulled your edge. It's time to change. Not the things around you, but your attitude. Blow a morning kiss to yourself in the mirror. Smile at a stranger. Wink at a child. Be mildly but elegantly inappropriate. The Joyful Muse is a source of inspiration, a wild and disruptive feminine force that compels you to invite more pleasure and delight into your life. Give yourself permission to be mischievous. Find the humor in the tragedy while careful not to become frivolous. The power of the muse will shake up everyone around you and invite you to create beauty and grace out of pain and tragedy you perceive in areas of your life. We've all been struck by tragedy in one way or another. I don't think you can live this life and not be touched by tragedy in some way or other. The Joyful Muse often comes at times when darkness prevails and the future seems dour. Well, April 8th, 2025. Yeah. Embrace her gifts, being playful without being silly. Invite the child inside you to come out for a play date, or he or she will help you return to the innate innocent, the place of never been there, never done that. Even if it's the same routine you wake up to every morning. Okay. All right, I have a new tarot deck. The Guardian of the Night Tarot. Okay, Holy Spirit, what do you have to say about the unicorn, the zebra, and the joyful muse? What do you have to say? Tell us. Speak through me, use me. I surrender to you. Have your way, have your way, have your way. Have your way, Holy Spirit. Have your way, Most High. Have your way, have your way, have your way. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. There was one card under there. Under the book. Queen of Wands. I'm not sure. So, okay. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. For the Page of Swords, I chose the black-footed ferret, thanks to the customer's suggestion. This adorable creature is also one of the most endangered and once considered to be extinct. Well, the Page of Swords is about fortitude, and well, I think climbing your way back from extinction shows a whole lot of fortitude. The Page of Swords has the heart of an activist, as passion, conviction, and in a quest for truth collide. When this card appears, it's a signal that a situation requiring you to confront a difficulty or get out of your comfort zone. The Page of Swords energy creates tests and lessons that simulate growth. When combined with the Swords energy, your test centers about beliefs, your ability to see the situation clearly, and or your ability to speak truth to power. This hurdle may seem overwhelming at times. However, if you possess the mental grit to find success, the wisdom you gain from this experience will create a whole new world of opportunities. Page of Swords represents youthful energy and may also indicate that although you are passionate about fighting for something you believe in, there is a risk of being perceived as immature or possess a childlike idealism. The ferret brings a playful quality and is known for its inquisitive nature. Call upon the ferret when you need to win over others, as this curious creature will provide you with the energy you need to do your research. You call upon the ferret, you find engagement with others will lead important information, as you will find the questions to the answers that will solve your problem. Black-footed ferret. Curiosity, playfulness, resourcefulness. Curiosity, faithfulness. I was thinking about, it says this ferret was one of the most endangered, almost extinct. And I heard it from another tarot, and it really struck me. If you don't evolve, you will fade away. And it's just really there's something there. Okay. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands saunters in with her with her sexy, feminine, effervescent energy as she is eager to get out into the world and create something new and magnificent. Her life almost feels boundless. Although often chipper and optimistic, don't mistake her easygoing with being a pushover or unambitious. as this queen knows what she wants from life. And she knows how to use her charm to secure it. When you encounter the Queen of Wands, you are directed to walk in a leader's shoes of someone whose mere presence can command the room. This is a woman whose undying, upbeat spirit brings a team together with passion and enthusiasm. It is the Queen of Wands who sees the potential in every person and situation, has a knack for drawing out the best in each. When you hold this card in your hand, ask yourself if you're seeing your situation from the Queen of Wands position. Are you able to find the good or the potential just waiting to be discovered? Are you focusing on what is working rather than the flaws? Is your health and well-being a priority? When you need a boost to your self-esteem, when you need to feel powerful and in command, call for the lioness to help you roar. If you're uncertain or if you're uneasy about taking the lead, if you need a boost of energy to rally a team, call upon the lioness for her fearlessness and passion. When you walk next to a lioness, you will be protected. The crow is a nod to my first deck, the author, the Crow Tarot. Here, this bird is passing the wand to the lioness, and with the power of intuition, of being able to glance through the veil to see all the possibilities the future holds. The lion, passion, command, authority, royalty, power, prestige. What else you got, Holy Spirit? What else you have for the club? Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Tell me more. Tell me more. The star. The star. The star. 17. Number 17. I'm thinking April 17th, my son will have a birthday. My son will be 45 years old. The star. Powerful and protective. When I think of the stars and the word grace comes to mind. Being at peace. Being at peace. In meditation this morning, I was hearing a lot about peace, thinking about the collective peace, being at peace with yourself, being at peace with others, being at peace with yourself, because that's where it all starts. While basking in its light, you can feel your world shift as it transitions into a place of tranquility and harmony. The energy held in this card opens the direct channel to divine. allowing feelings of hope and optimism to replace negative thoughts and emotions that may have been dominating your situation. There is a quiet confidence woven within the star that comforts us during times of grief and heartache, and instills within us a knowing that everything in the end will be okay, even when confronting the most challenging of struggles. The light of the star will not remove a difficulty or provide a rose-colored hue to disguise the truth. It does not aid in helping us deny a difficult situation. No, it is the star that illumines your strength, your personal power, so that you can have the courage to push forward and overcome even the most formidable obstacles. When you open your heart to the star, when you allow its vibrant bright to wash away any self-doubt and the once all-consuming negative feelings or thoughts will no longer influence your decisions or perception of events, a new sense of empowerment will emerge. I know when I'm being influenced by the energy of the star because I feel more nimble, and capable of finding a positive solution. Solution. It's all about solution. We need a solution. The star's power, although great and beneficial, is not one that provides easy answers. Its power instead infuses us with inspiration that we need to create the path to succeed to the success we desire. Call upon the deer to help you connect with the energy of the star. As this sensitive yet strong creature with its heightened senses establish a feeling within of being connected to the planet, of being in tune with your surroundings, Mother Earth. When you are given the star's gift, lean into its illuminating presence, and the feeling of confidence will be restored. Dear, intuition, confidence, protection. Page of Swords. Okay, so we have you're a unicorn. You're tapped in. Your third eye. You're a little eccentric. You're very creative. You're very creative. Visionary. Reconnect with your higher wisdom. You are divine. Reconnect with the divine within you. Joyful muse. Inspiration. Play. Inspiration. Both these cards. Inspiration. 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 Truth can be painful, but you can use the truth to further your way of success through inspiration. That star is bright. That lioness, she's very protective. The crow there with the wand and the sunflowers. Sunflowers are tall flowers that hover over the garden. Protection, as well as inspiration. Things will turn around. That star is very significant. Keep evolving. You won't fade away. May you be blessed with peace, love, healing, healing, healing. Play. Play. Be inspired. Be inspired. I pray for inspiration. Tap in. Tap in. Love you.